the welcome WorldBike 2026 Kawasaki Z900, the place where two wheels meet passion, power, and pure riding emotion. Today, we're diving into one of the most anticipated street fighters of the upcoming year, the 2026 Kawasaki Z900. Kawasaki's C-Series has always been about raw attitude wrapped in everyday usability, and the new 2026 model pushes that formula even further with upgraded electronics, sharper styling, and refined performance that keeps the Z spirit alive while giving riders more confidence in tech than ever before. Right from the moment you see it, the Z900 reminds you why the Sugami-inspired design philosophy has become iconic. The 2026 update focuses on sculpted aggression, a deeper tank lines, sharper LED DRLs, and a slimmer yet more muscular tail section. Everything about the bodywork communicates power and readiness. Kawasaki didn't overhaul the overall silhouette, but they refined it to make the bike look more planted, more modern, and visually heavier at the front to emphasize its street fighter personality. Under the tank sits the heart that defines the Z900 experience, a 948cc inline-4 engine that continues to deliver its signature punch. For 2026, Kawasaki has fine-tuned the fueling for smoother low-end response and a slightly better mid-range surge. Riders will appreciate the crisp throttle feel, especially in urban environments where precise control matters. The power output sits around the 125 to 130 horsepower range, depending on region, which is more than enough for aggressive weekend rides and spirited canyon runs. The engine pulls cleanly from lower RPMs, climbs eagerly through the mid-range, and sings beautifully all the way to the red line, maintaining that characteristic Z growl. The new ride-by-wire system opens the door to customizable riding modes, traction control refinement, and more advanced safety features. Kawasaki has expanded the electronics package to include sport, road, rain, and a fully customizable rider mode. Riders can adjust throttle response, power delivery, and traction control intervention on the fly. This makes the bike accessible to newer riders transitioning into the elite class world while giving experienced riders the freedom to unleash the Z's potential without electronic limitations. The traction control now reacts faster and more intelligently, taking wheel speed, throttle position, and lean angle into account thanks to updated EMU integration. Speaking of handling, the 2026 Z900 continues to be one of the most balanced naked bikes in its segment. The steel trellis frame remains unchanged, and that's a good thing. It provides a solid, communicative feel while allowing just enough flex to keep the ride comfortable yet sporty. Kawasaki has tweaked suspension settings to offer better mid-corner stability and improved feedback through the bars. The bike feels confident when pushed hard yet manageable for everyday commuting. Whether you're slicing through traffic or leaning into long sweeping corners, the Z900 delivers predictable handling with a level of comfort that keeps fatigue away even on long rides. Braking is handled by dual 300mm front discs and a 250mm rear, backed by Kawasaki's updated ABS system. The feedback at the lever is more progressive this year, and the braking performance feels firmer thanks to refinements in caliper tuning. Riders will notice better modulation, especially during emergency stops or downhill braking where confidence is everything. The cockpit sees one of the most noticeable upgrades. The 2026 Z900 now features Kawasaki's latest Gen 6.5-inch TFT display, which is brighter, more intuitive, and packed with features. Navigation, Bluetooth connectivity, bike diagnostics, and ride data are now displayed more cleanly. Kawasaki has also improved smartphone integration through the Rigiology app, allowing riders to log rides, monitor performance metrics, and customize electronic settings directly from their phone. The switchgear feels more premium, with smoother tactile feedback and backlighting for nighttime riding. Comfort-wise, the seat has been redesigned with denser foam and better contouring. While the Z900 is still a sporty naked, Kawasaki has managed to improve overall ergonomics. The riding position remains upright but slightly more forward-leaning, giving better control during aggressive rides without sacrificing comfort during commutes. The foot peg position remains sporty but not extreme, making the bike easy to ride for longer periods. One area where Kawasaki has focused heavily is the overall riding experience. Many street fighters today try to be too extreme, too track-oriented, or too stiff for real-world use. The Z900 stays true to being a high-performance everyday machine. It's powerful yet approachable, aggressive yet refined, and thrilling yet practical. The 2026 model also introduces slight improvements in fuel efficiency and heat management, with redesigned radiator shrouds that direct airflow away from the rider's legs. When it comes to pricing, the 2026 Kawasaki Z900 is expected to land around $10,500 to $11,200 depending on the market and trim. Considering the performance upgrades, advanced electronics, and premium features, Kawasaki has positioned the Z900 as one of the best value-for-money street fighters in its class. Riders get liter bike-like excitement without the intimidating price tag or maintenance cost of bigger machines. So what truly sets the 2026 Z900 apart? It's the combination of refinement and rawness, an iconic inline-4 sound, handling that inspires confidence, an updated electronics suite, and a design that turns heads without shouting for attention. It's the kind of bike that appeals to experienced riders looking for a daily thrill, as well as intermediate riders wanting to step up without diving straight into the hypersport world. And that's what makes the Z900 such a remarkable machine in the street fighter category. If you're looking for a bike that delivers performance, practicality, and pure riding emotion in one package, the 2026 Z900 is absolutely worth considering. Kawasaki has taken an already beloved platform and polished it into something sharper, smarter, and more exciting. It continues the Z legacy with pride while offering modern technology and refinements that today's riders expect. That's it for this WorldBike review. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Kawasaki Z900, smash that like button, subscribe for more upcoming bike reviews, and drop a comment below with your thoughts on Kawasaki's latest Street Fighter revolution. Until next time, ride safe, ride hard, and keep the passion alive.